Get off the rat wheel.
My name is Ricardo Suber. I'm an entrepreneur, senior vice president. And in fact, before actually getting started in entrepreneurship and having a home-based business, I was a software engineer. I worked at one of the world's largest computer companies known as IBM. I was there for about 6.5 years. And it was around that time that a gentleman that I had a lot of respect for, he put me in front of the information that you're about to see here. It was very similar in nature. The company has changed a bit, but the general concept was the same. And that was pretty much, he wanted me to take a look at a business that could not only help me generate extra income, not only kind of give me some options versus my full-time income, but also something that was willable and something that could give me very unique tax benefits. And so at the time, I did not take a closer look. I thought I was good. I was working in corporate America. And it was only after I lost my job, I took another look at the business. I took a serious look at the business, and it just made complete sense. And this particular company that we partnered with, this company fashions itself after wealth trends. And so that's why the presentation doesn't look the same as it did about a decade ago when I took a look at it. Because at the time, one of the biggest industries that was overtaking the United States was energy deregulation. It basically helps people cut the cost on gas and electricity. And while we still have that program, the business has morphed, and it's morphed into helping people get healthier on coffee and tea. And then it morphed into helping people save money on credit restoration and helping people get access to on-demand television. And right now we are in a CBD boom, which is a $22+ billion industry. And so that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and share some information. And if it makes sense to you, definitely don't look left, don't look right, lock arms with whoever got you on, and let's go ahead and get started together. Or at the very least, get back with the person who invited you on and find ways to support their business. But either way, this is some very, very powerful information. And because it is the reason for the season, and I'm not talking about Christmas, I'm talking about tax time, I do want to talk about some unique tax advantages that we have when it comes to this profession and this business. So that being said, let me go ahead and share my slides, and we will go from there. All right, you all. So if someone doesn't mind, just kind of give me a thumbs up or a little icon that just does this, just so that you guys can see my screen. If you guys can see my screen, just want to make sure. And thank you so much, Cheryl. We will go ahead and get started. So again, this particular business is known as 5 Links powered by Oxygen. What does that mean? Well, the underlying company, 5 Links, has actually been in business for over 20 years, and it simply puts people in the driver's seat of taking advantage of some of the largest wealth trends. And so I don't know where we're going to be in another 20 years, let alone the next year. But the beauty about this business is that the company constantly finds ways that we can get in front of the next big thing. So as I mentioned, I got in with energy deregulation. The company at that time was about 10 years old. But prior to that, the biggest technologies were prepaid wireless phone plans. And I know you guys remember that, boom. And then before that, it was video phone technology. And all of that stuff has come and gone, but this company has made millions upon millions of dollars. It's put a lot of people in the position of becoming millionaires, and so many more people being able to take advantage of some of the unique tax benefits. So that being said, this company is an Inc. 500, 5,000 company. It's done that for about 9 consecutive years. In 2013, it was ranked the #1 company in Rochester, New York. And here are some of the amazing products that we all use. So let me go ahead and just jump right into it. So one of the questions we like to ask everybody is, who do you know who wants a stronger immune system? Anybody who's in pain, wants to lose weight, has trouble sleeping, has gut health issues, diabetes, loves coffee and tea, watches TV, wants a higher credit score. I feel like most of us would put our hands up for most of these items. The idea is that if we want these things, Most of the people that we know want these things as well. And the thing is with this business, when you help people and connect them to these resources, you get paid. And the beauty about this, whether you've run your own business, your own 1099, you've been a contractor, or if you've been an entrepreneur or not, you should understand that when you have a side, I don't even want to call it a side hustle, but when you have a business on the side, you can actually lower your tax deductible income or lower your taxable income and actually just get taxed on that. So say you make 200,000 a year. Let's say in this business, you're able to write off about $20,000 worth of eligible expenses. Instead of getting taxed on that $200,000, you're taxed on $180,000. Okay. And there are some examples where you can lower your taxable income even lower. And I do want to say this as a disclaimer, I am not a tax professional. Definitely seek your own CPA, but most tax professionals who are well-versed in home-based businesses and working with folks who have home-based businesses, they'll tell you that. They'll let you know about all of the unique tax advantages that come with having a home-based business. So more on that later. But anyway, why now? Why are we talking about this? Well, first off, we have so many people who are experiencing some of these things, such as having no time, being in debt, feeling overworked, underpaid, or suffering the effects of the economy, let alone the pandemic. And so this is what we have for them. And so here's what we do. We do three things in this business. We share great products and services and get paid. We share the opportunity that this business affords all of us. And then we help others to do the same thing. And actually saving on our taxes is just a piece of that, okay? And that being said, when we share the opportunity, here's what it looks like. Let's just say you personally, without referring the business to anyone, let's just say you experience one of our flagship products, which is this Immune Boost product, all right? Immune Boost is amazing. I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. But let's say you get it, you love it, you share the idea with others. And let's say 10 others get this product as a result of you. Do you know that that would yield you $266 a month? Not going to make you wealthy, but this is to illustrate the money you can make on your own just by sharing the product with others, okay? So that includes a $25 bounty per product that you refer, plus a residual override per customer, that's $266 a month. The bottom part of this chart illustrates what the company will also give you. It's almost like a dividend. If you're familiar with investing in stocks and mutual funds, you can get a dividend for holding certain funds. In this business, you get a dividend or a payment from the company based on which level or which threshold you can achieve. And right now it's the last day of the month. So all the partners in the business, we're all gunning for these levels because this is just extra money the company will give you based on what we call hitting the customer club, anywhere from an extra $100 to $500 every single month. All right. But then if we flip that, we were talking about getting your own customers. What if you built a team? And the thing is, when a lot of people see this slide, and I remember I saw a very similar slide when I got started 10 years ago, I didn't think that these numbers were possible. And not only is it possible, but it's probable as long as you stick to the business. And all the partners on the line have built very respectable teams. And I promise you, we did not introduce everyone on our team because the concept of this slide is simple. If you introduce 5 people to the business, and theoretically, if those 5 did the same thing, they got their 5, your team would grow from 5 to 25. And if they got their 5, that'd be 125 and 625. But the idea is that you're not bringing in all 625. You start with your 5. More realistically, you might bring in 5, but not all 5 are going to do the same thing. So let's say you brought in 15. Well, these numbers are much more probable. So in this income example, as you grow a team, let's just say each of them have their 10 customers each. And let's say that generates a $1.60 override. And we're not even talking about the bounties, but this could yield you, starting with a team of 5, of $80 a month. But as your team grows, so does your income. And look at what can happen with your income. All right. So now we're going to jump into the product line. We have, for anybody who is trying to figure out, well, what are we doing? What are we selling? We are in this multi-billion-dollar CBD industry. I live out here in California. I'm in the Bay Area. They actually call this the Yay area after, cannabis and weed. Everybody knows about CBD in California. In other states, not so much, but it's actually picking up a lot of momentum. But even out here, in all the dispensaries I've been in all the smoke shops, in all of the places where they sell and market cannabis, I have not seen a line of CBD products as comprehensive as ours. We are knocking on the door of close to 60 individual products, and we're continuing to grow this product line. And the thing is, what separates us from the masses is not only our size, but the fact that all of our products, with the exception of one currently, is THC free, meaning that it is legal in all 50 states. They are all made in the USA and they are GMO free. Very important. What is CBD? It's one of the 400 compounds found in hemp, legal, non-psychoactive. It's not going to make you high, and it helps with all of these ailments that you see here below. And quite frankly, guys, this is the wave of the future. Whether you believe in cannabis, whether you question whether or not it's going to take off, I'm sorry, it's already taking off. And so all we're doing in this company and what we've done for the past 20 years is we show you how to get into the driver's seat. So how does it work? Like when you have CBD, and I was actually looking for some CBD near me. I have some, so I have it within, there we go. I always have some CBD near me. So whether you have a CBD oil such as this, or you have a topical, when you use CBD in the correct way, your body knows what to do with it. We have all of these systems. We know about the cardiovascular system, the immune system, the muscular system, hormonal system, gastrointestinal, etc. When you have CBD, it allows our body to stay in sync and it brings us into balance. And that's why we call this the endocannabinoid system. More and more doctors, including doctors in this business, are actually recommending that their patients take CBD. Okay. The reason why it's typically not part of the prescription system is because they haven't really found a way to make money on it in the medical community. The thing is, this is a natural supplement, and this can help your body really deal with all of these various ailments. So the question is, how do you want a CBD? All right. How do you want to use it? We have these 6 product categories. We have overall health and wellness, which again includes this oil tincture. You also have your gummies, you have your capsules. However you prefer to CBD, you can actually get it in this product line. You also have pain management. You have products that can help you deal with pain. And we have topical products that can help with this. We actually have 3 different versions of a topical product, one of which does contain THC. So for those of you guys who are in THC legal states, you can have this. But for just about everyone else, you have all these various topical options, which can help you deal with back pain, neck pain, sciatica, plantar fasciitis, and so much more. All right. And then we have our spa and holistic line. So when you think about just wanting to look good and feel good and be youthful, we have our charcoal face and scrub mask. We have a body butter, and we have a phenomenal lotion called Majestic. In fact, at a recent dental appointment, I shared some Majestic with my dentist. Later that day, my dentist reached out to me. She said, "Hey, could you send me some more? I'm really serious about this stuff, and I really want to try it out because my pain went away. I want to make sure it wasn't a fluke." After trying some more, she actually ended up buying 8 of them. She gave them around for the holidays, and she's about to make another big purchase. So this stuff definitely does work. We also have sleep and weight management products. So we have sleep support gummies, a sleep support spray, which can actually help you get a good overnight sleep. We also have healthy weight loss products. I actually use these products personally. It helped me shed 30 pounds last year. All right. Just by using these products, we have a blast that gives you energy to power through your workouts or throughout the day, along with Go Baby Tea, which is a healthy cleansing tea, along with OxyTrim. We also have pet products as well. We have tinctures for animals. We also have dog treats, and we have a pet shampoo. And then we have a coffee and tea line, and not just one flavor of each. We have 3 flavors of coffee, 5 flavors of tea, all fortified with CBD. And I'm telling you, this stuff is amazing. So you have this complete line. We're coming out with more products, but the idea is we literally have a SKU for every hue. Okay. We have a product for everyone out there. And our chief product is something called Immune Boost. All right. As you see here, it protects and defends your body against just about everything that we're concerned about, especially these days. Why is it important? What does it have? Well, first off, of course, it has CBD, but it also has a powerful antioxidant known as glutathione. Glutathione is known as the mother of all antioxidants. Some folks actually just take this by itself as a supplement, and it's not a cheap supplement. But on top of that, we have that along with holy basil, which has been used in other societies for many centuries. We also have zinc, vitamin D3, which is what people want to get from the sun. We have L-tyrosine and something called GABA. Each of these you can buy separately at like a GNC. It'll run you a lot of money, or you can have it all in one capsule. All right. So this product is our flagship product, in my opinion. Everybody should take this every day. I certainly do. And I'm telling you, this is something that is definitely changing our market. But on top of that, we also have a couple of products that don't have CBD, but they're kind of like our brother and sister products. So we're sharing that in the presentation. We have Captavida glucose support. So for anybody who you know who's dealing with weight support issues or type 2 diabetes, this is a phenomenal product that can help regulate that person's blood sugar. Okay. Or even if you are going through a cleanse, you want to do some of the right things, this is something that can really help you, including those who are pre-diabetic. We also have Immune Plus Gut Health. So it's very similar to the Immune Boost, but it does not have CBD, but it contains an additional compound in there known as marshmallow roots, which can help regulate all the stuff that's going on in our gut. So I'm telling you, these 2 products, they're kind of like the brother and sister of our CBD line, and that can really help put your health in the right place. But on top of that, I'm going to talk about the next couple of slides, focus on products and services that are like part of our legacy line. You might be saying, well, Ricardo, CBD hasn't been commercialized that long, and that's true. We've been in the CBD industry for about the last 5.5 years. But before that, we were in healthy coffee and tea. So the person who invited you on this webinar probably was in around the time when Montevita was the new kid on the block, because we found a way to get coffee and tea from the best sources, the highest grade of coffee available, some amazing tea. What we did was we infused those products with MCT oil, which is medium chain triglycerides. It's found in coconut oil, and we actually have 10 plus delicious varieties. This stuff is amazing. My best friend actually just purchased 2 bags of coffee. He loves them. I'm telling you guys, you'll love it too. These don't contain CBD, but this is how we kind of got our foray into products. Well, Ricardo, what did you do before the Montevita? Glad you asked. We were also in services, and we still have these services today. We have on-demand streaming television, and it's literally called TV. All right, you can watch TV from anywhere, even from your phone. It comes with no contracts, no credit checks, can cancel anytime. You can even try it out free for 7 days. So get back with the person who got you on. Let's go ahead and hook you up with a free trial, no obligation, try it out, and you'll love it. On top of that, we have text alerts. Text alerts actually help small businesses grow. It helps others save money. So what you can help a business do is you can help a business deploy a text marketing campaign. They can say, hey, everybody text pizza to 55469. And everybody who opts in, they are now part of their text list. So every time there's a sale at that particular location, everybody can get that deal, and that can drive more traffic into that business. That's a service that we offer. We also have credit restoration. Credit restoration is amazing. If you know anybody out there who's trying to buy a house, a car, finance any purchase, or just trying to get their credit on point, this is a service that you need. They will actually go out and help you dispute all of the inaccurate items on your credit report, which will in effect raise your score. Since using this product, I actually had a pretty tough foreclosure around the time when I lost my job 10 plus years ago. Once we got on Chroma Credit Restoration, I utilized that service, and within a year and a half, my score rose about 200 points, okay? So I'm telling you, of course, results might vary, but this service definitely works. And then last but not least, we have gas and electricity. And I was blessed to have closed one of the largest commercial deals when it came to gas and electricity through this company. And simply stated, what we do in many states throughout the US, mostly in the Northeast, a couple of states in the Midwest, 1 or 2 states in the South, and then also in California, we can help people lower the cost of their gas and electricity bills by allowing them to choose their underlying supplier. So your bill will come from the same place, your bill will look almost the same in terms of the look and feel, but you can actually drive down the cost, okay? So you have all these great services. Whew, I went through a lot, but for the next 7 or 8 minutes or so before I close this out, I'm gonna talk about the compensation, and then we're gonna give some stuff away for our guests, all right? So let me talk about the compensation. I call this the show me the money part of the presentation. And as you see here, what makes this so important is because we always talk about leverage. We talk about passive residual income. These are all buzz words, but I'm going to show you guys how this can actually work. And in fact, this quote here says, I'd rather have 1% on the efforts of 100 people rather than 100% of my own efforts. This was actually stated by the richest man of his time, J. Paul Getty. He was a big oil man. And in fact, depending on where you are in the country, you still might have gas stations known as Getty gas stations, named after him. All right. And so again, just in review, here are the 3 things that we do. We share great products and services and get paid, share the opportunity and get paid, and then we help others to do the same thing. So here's our goal. In your first 30 days, what we want to help you do is to earn up to $1,000 in this business. Here's how. Again, let me go back to the slide. We share great products and services. Well, when you share great products and services, you earn what are called customer points. See that? Customer points. For every product and service that you share, so for instance, this tincture is worth 2 points. Well, when you share this service or share this product, you're given that point value, and the system automatically keeps track of your points. And it's kind of fun. All right. Well, the more points you get, the closer you get to this 25. So we want you to knock out your 25 points in your first month in the business. So that's the first thing that we want you to do. Knock out 25 points. Well, what do these 5 bubbles mean with these people in it? That means you want to refer this business to 5 people. If you can refer this business to 5 individuals and get your 25 customer points, which we will show you how to do, the company will pay you a $1,000 bonus if it's done in your first 30 days. What if you don't get it done in your first 30 days? Well, what if you get 4 people and 20 customer points? It's still a $600 bonus. Or 3 individuals, 15 customer points, it's $350. Or even if you just get your 2 and your 12 points, it's still a $200 bonus if done in your first 30 days. What I love about this business is that we believe in second chances. Even if it's not done in your first 30 days, let's say it took you 60 days to do it. It took you double the time, they'll still give you half the money, okay? So it's not an all or nothing. You could still get part of the money, and that's what I love about this business. Another thing that this business incentivizes is something called helping. When you help other people get their bonuses, you can actually get paid. So let's say you help somebody get at least their 2 and their 12 in their first 30 days. Guess what? You're going to get up to $50 because you helped that person do that. And it also incentivizes those at the leadership positions to do the same thing, which is why we have such a helpful culture in this business. You're never going to be out there wondering, where are the people who brought me in? What's my support system? We have you every step of the way. And then we also have this totally separate bonus. I love this slide. This is exciting. This is where you see the big money, because even at the point where you just have 2 individuals on your team, you're now part of this. all right, you can earn anywhere from an extra $1,000 to an extra $10,000 every single month based on the collective growth of your team. All right. And what I love about this is that this business truly takes off the cap or the limit of what you can earn every single month. So as you get promoted in this business, this is executive trainer, which is ET, ED executive director, national director, senior vice president, platinum senior vice president, you can actually earn all of this money going up, because once you get promoted to ED, you can still earn the ET money. As a national director, you can still earn the ED and the ET money, and so on and so forth, which is why you can earn all the money going up. So that's what I love about this business. You really do have unlimited earning potential. But what's very, very exciting to me is that when I first saw this business 10 years ago, I was like, man, if only I could get to this SVP position. It's nice to have a VP behind your name. And in September of 2016, I was actually awarded with this title. And this title comes with some benefits. One of the benefits is the company allows you to go to BMWUSA.com or Tesla.com or whatever kind of car you like. And the company will actually fund part of your car payment. All right, as a thank you for being in this business, okay? So that is a great benefit. Even if you currently have a car payment and you don't want to get another one, the company will subsidize part of that payment just because you are now a senior vice president. On top of that, you get a $5,000 bonus if that's achieved in your first 6 months. You are eligible for an annual vacation. You also get part of profit sharing at the positions of national director and above. And you get your coaching bonuses, as we mentioned before. So as people are achieving success in your team, you benefit by default. But it gets better, because when you get promoted again, you are eligible for another position known as platinum. So that includes all the benefits that I spoke about previously, but now they enhance your car allowance and you get additional profit pool shares. Here's how the profit pool works. Basically, a percentage of every single product that's sold company-wide, whether it's on your team or not, they put that money, a percentage of it, into a pot. And at the beginning of every year, they divide that pot amongst everybody who is at least a national director or above based on your production in the business. And guess what? It's always great at the beginning of the year. We're about to get this pot distributed now. And I'm telling you, it just gets better and better. But then on top of that, guys, we have another position known as platinum. Known as diamond, because at one point there were so many platinums being generated in this business, they opened up this position, and two individuals have actually achieved this level called diamond senior vice president. You keep all the benefits that you got in the previous two slides, but they also give you an additional $250,000 bonus just for reaching this level. And they give you a $5,000 per month lifestyle allowance for life. All right. So it's great. You have all these benefits. And I'm telling you, as we close off this presentation, this becomes a choice. I would say do both. Continue to work your corporate job if that's what you do full time, or continue working your business, but just find a way to incorporate this business into what you're already doing. In particular, if you earn W-2 income and you have a part-time 1099 business such as this, you can actually, again, lower your taxable income, start to write off everything such as the square footage in your home for your office space. You can write off your cell phone bill. You can write off your internet bill. You can write off your mileage if you're driving to an event, or your airline transportation if you're traveling to a national event. We have those all over the country. We have all sorts of things. Maybe if you want to buy something for your business, when you buy products, etc., this stuff can lower your taxable income. Let alone if you use the product, you're getting healthy. So it's like the government is paying you to be healthy. The government is paying you back for helping others. The government is paying you for paying yourself. All right. So while you're earning linear income, you can also earn residual income. All right. So when you're trying to think about, well, how does this business work? It's very similar to a franchise model With traditional franchises such as Dunkin' Donuts, McDonald's, Burger King, Papa John's, I'm getting hungry just talking about it. We have this huge upfront investment. For those of you guys who've looked into franchising, you already know that these franchises, they can cost you as little as $38,000, which is a lot. I say as little, but $38,000 up to a couple million. 2.5 million for a Denny's, over 2 million for a McDonald's. Hello. But with a business like this is personal franchising. You have a smaller investment, virtually no overhead costs, no employees, no boss, and you can make money anytime from anywhere, let alone the tax benefits. All right. So, and you see that right there, all the same great tax advantages. So that being said, what does it cost? What does it take to get started? Very simple. Get back with the person who shared this information with you. We'll show you how to get started. This is a $199.95 enrollment, but I would say just to make sure you are prepared to invest roughly about $300 into this business. That includes this $199 enrollment, plus it includes something called Platinum Plus. Platinum Plus gives you all these benefits that you see here. But what makes Platinum Plus worth it and a non-negotiable is that it gives you these tools that help you prospect others. It actually gives you advanced reporting. And it also gives you some additional products that you can go out and use and sample. And every single month, this will be an investment of $49.95, but it is well worth its weight in gold because of all these benefits you see and more. All right. And then on top of that, we have this extra bonus, which is brand new, and it's called the winner bonus. What does winner mean? Winner stands for WNR. It's weekly new rep. So as new reps get started on your team from the position of ET and above, you get additional money based on the growth of your team. We talked about one of our other bonuses, which was similar in nature, but this is just another bonus that you get paid on every single week based on the growth of your business. So let's say you are an executive director. Not only are you able to earn this $10, but as an executive director, you also can earn this $10. So that means up to $20 every single time someone gets started on your team. And the money just accumulates. At this next level, as a national director, this is cumulative. So it's 10, 20, that's up to $45 per person who gets started on your team, so on and so forth. All right. So this is the second to last slide. Basically, you want to start your journey today, get back with the person who got you on. You're going to get all these benefits. You're going to get your own website that's already built for you. We have a mobile marketing app that actually allows you to market your business to potential customers and partners. We have wholesale pricing on all of our products, and we have lifetime residual commissions, no quotas, no limits. It's willable. And you know the last thing I'm going to say, it's tax deductible. All right. And so I'm telling you, I don't know how many of you, when doing your taxes, if you've done your taxes yet, or if you're already dreading, oh no, I may not get a refund, or if you just wish you could maximize your refund, this is a sort of business that can do it. And it doesn't have to be done all day, but it should be done every day. And I'm not even going to say it's an easy business, but it's a simple business. We go out and we get customers. We show you how to do that. We go out and we get partners and we show you how to do that. And then we show you how to help them do the same thing. And here are just some folks, last slide, who've actually gotten their bonuses in their first 30 days. Not only their bonuses, but the big checks represent the big bonuses. So getting their 5 partners and their 25 points in their first 30 days, it is doable. It's been done. It's being done now, and it will be done again. So the question is, will you do it? So all that being said, what I want to do, I think we have at least one guest on. I am going to, whether that guest wants, and this is being recorded, so I'm going to actually turn off the recording in a moment. But what I'm going to do is go ahead. I'm going to give out a little freebie for our guest for tuning in tonight. But before I go ahead and stop recording, I want to thank everyone for tuning in to this session. God bless you. This is Ricardo Super signing out. And what we love to say is we will see you on the beaches of the world. And just in case you don't like the beach, we will see you at the bank. So take care and God bless.
Get off the rat wheel.